Hello and welcome to the vlog. Interesting one today. So you've done all your route planning, everything's gone fine, and then you get a little bit of a delay. You end up doing a detour, and the long and short of it, you run really low on charge to the point of you actually run out. Now, yeah, you could call the AA, you could call the RAC, you could perhaps try and find a charger. But is there an answer? Can you charge the car without being near a supply of electricity? Interesting one. Well, I think we might have an answer. See what you think. And the answer could be this. This is a solar generator. This one in particular is an Anker 757 powerhouse, also known as an Anker SOLIX 757. It's got an output of 2,400 watts and peaks at 3,000 watts, and will maintain that for about 30 seconds to a minute, which means you could technically fire up your granny charger and charge the car. Now, shall we give it a go? Shall we see if this actually works? So there's an app that goes with this, so I'm going to screen record the app so you can see exactly what it does. Right, I've actually got the app recording. So what I want to do is I'm going to set the car up. I'm going to set the car to its lowest charge rate, so it's not it's sort of not being absolutely hammered, and then we'll see, will it actually fire up, will it actually charge is the question. Right, the app's on. Let's just turn on the supply. It just clicked in. There we go. So it's just clicked in. Let's get the charger. So I'm going to knock the charger down to 10 amps. In actual fact, I'll knock it down to 8 because I think 10 might be a bit strong. So I've knocked it down to 10 amps, but it is a 2.4 kilowatt charger. So app's still running. Let's find out what happens when we plug it into the car. So interestingly, what would be good to know is how much charge is in the car. How much charge is actually in the car? Let's just check. Right, 60%, 66% charge in the car. Let's see what happens when we plug this in. Is there anything happening? Yes, the car's clicked. When there's 109 watts, 974, 1,292, 1,300, 1,400. That has just kicked in. I don't know if you can see this on the screen, but obviously you get the screenshot of it. So it's currently pulling 1,800, 1,822 watts. 1,826, and we seem to be leveling out at that. It's saying that we've got about an hour's worth of charge. So this is interesting. So this is now powering the car. It's charging the car. The car has 66% in it. How much is it going to put in that hour? Let's come back in an hour and see how much charge has gone into it. So just to show you, there's the screen. I know it's not very clear, but in that top corner, 1,836 watts, which will last 0.9 of an hour. So, and we're sitting steady at that, which is good. So just under 2 kilowatt. I've just upped the amperage to 10 amps from 8 amps, and that's now 2229 and 0.7, so it is charging quicker now. So it's at its maximum 2300 watts. Interestingly, it didn't like that. It's tripped out, so it can't charge that higher wattage. Right, so that was an interesting little experiment. I took it up from 8 amp to 10 amp and it powered it at 2300 watts for about a minute, probably a minute and a half, but it didn't like it and it tripped out. So at the moment we're back down to 1839 watts, but it is charging the car. Still 66% on the screen. So we'll come back and see what it is when it actually depletes the power bank. So this could get you out of trouble by the looks of it, but how much out of trouble? How much mileage is that going to put on? So what I didn't mention initially is that there was 66% on the battery and 88 miles of charge. I guess with the i3, if you was to put that into Eco Pro Plus, you probably get a bit more than 88 miles. But as I say, I think the key question is how much more mileage is this Anker 767 powerhouse going to give you? Is it going to give you 5 miles? Is it going to give you enough to get to a charger? Is it going to give you enough to get you out of trouble? Don't know. So interestingly, I've just looked in the car, and the car's actually saying, because it opens up in Eco Pro mode, there's 113 miles actual charge in the car. As I say, the app said 88, so we're going to go on 88. Purely that will give us how much range has been put in. So there's a screen recording just going up now. We're down to 71% and it is warming up a little bit. It's at 28. It's not actually pulling. It's pulling about 2/3 of its capacity at 1,817 watts. So it's not overworking itself, and I do actually have other units that would quite happily do this. It's just a shame that it won't power it at 10 amps. At 10 amps that would charge that much quicker, but it trips out, which is really unfortunate. So as I say, at the moment we're 70% battery left in the Anker SOLIX 767 powerhouse, 36 minutes of actual battery usage left, and we're now up to 29%. So it is warming up, it is charging the car, but obviously it's just one lithium ion battery, lithium iron phosphate battery to another via an inverter. But looking at this could get you out of trouble, interestingly. Right, so this is probably about 12 minutes after we last spoke. We're now at 32 Celsius and 53% charge remaining. Let's see, let's just switch over the screen to the actual car and check the status of the car. It's 68. So 68%, as you can see, it's just showing on that screen. So it's gone up by 2%, but it's gone up from 88 miles to 93. So that means that with just under 50% of the Anker's battery capacity, it's put 5 miles of charge into the car, which is interesting, because that means if this continues at that rate, it should put 8 to 10 miles. Well, that could get you out of problems. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Right, let's just check back. So 51%, 33. We'll check back in a minute. We'll give it another 15 minutes and then come back to you and see where we are. Okay, so it's about 15 minutes later. The Anker SOLIX 767 is now at 28%, 36 degrees, with 12 minutes left to run on that 28%. It's remained steady at 1,817 watts of charge. To the car, what difference has that made? It's now at 69% and 94 miles. So I don't think we're going to get, we might get 8. It might make, if we can make 70%, so put in 4% charge, and 95, that's going to give us 7 miles. So that would be, I think that would be ample to get you probably out of trouble if you couldn't find a charge within 7 miles of where you are. Obviously, if you're middle of nowhere, but I mean, I'm in Cornwall, and I live in a rural village, but within 3 miles of me is at least 5 charges, so or a house. So there you go. Right, let's come back to you when the battery is near enough depleted. Hello, right, we're back. Let's just let's show you what's happened. So on the screen now is down to 1%. It has actually now cut off, and it's at 44 Celsius. What difference has that made to the car? This is the interesting point. So we are at 70% and 96 miles. So let's put 8 miles worth of charge into the car. 4%. Pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that much. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So, summing up, Anker SOLIX 767 powerhouse has put, how much to say? So, it's put 4% charge in, but given us 8 miles, which is interesting. Very interesting. Get you out of trouble? Yes, it will. Is it worth paying nearly £3,000 for it? I don't know. I don't know. I guess if you were travelling somewhere where you knew it was going to be difficult, it would fit quite happily in the boot of most cars. So yeah, it could be worth it. It could be worth it. Anyway, just a little experiment just to see if it will do it, and it will. We have got other ones of these, and over the coming months we'll try a trial, slightly bigger units, units you can couple together. You can solar charge using, plug solar panels into these. How brilliant is that? Plug a solar panel into it, it's charging and charging the car. That's a whole new ball game. Maybe we'll try that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, given it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and above all, ring that bell up for notifications. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.